is you have 2 minutes in between each one of those spots. Right? I'm going to start our clock right now. So each test is going to be 2 minutes. And then in between each test, you have a 2-minute break. And then your test is 2 minutes again. Right? So if you guys want to just do what I'm doing, go ahead. All right. The first little drill we're doing is the push-up. So you're going to have 2 minutes to do as many push-ups as you can do with a 2-2 tempo. Right? So it's down 2, up 2, down 2, up 2, full extension. So this is on, obviously, it's all for you, right? So we're gonna mark that down, and I got a feeling we got another 3 weeks of this. So you're gonna mark down your number, put it in a place where you can remember, so we can retest here in 3 weeks. So your push-up count is on you, right? And it's for you. So we've got push-ups, we've got squat jumps, and we've got Renegade rows as our last one. So all of the tests are 2 minutes long, right? And with that 2 minutes, you're going to do as many as you can do, right? If you conk out before the 2 minutes is up, that's cool. But you have 2 minutes to do as many as you like. So if you fail, if you can't do any more at 45 seconds, and you rest for 20 seconds and then you do a couple more, you keep counting, right? So it's not about your max until you can't do anymore, right? This gives you a time limit, this gives you a number you have to get to, right? So before, when we were in the old gym, and I was like, yep, just keep going, people would rest at the top. They would come out of push-up position, right, to get more in. Can't do that here. I mean, you can, but you can only count the ones that are right, and you have a time limit. So you can't do push-ups for 4 minutes because you found a way to rest. Ooh. See, everything is tight for me right now. So our first one, when this pops up here, is going to be push-ups. All right, so I'll explain to you how to do your push-ups, and then I'm going to press go on our little timer, and then we will go. So, our first one is push-up. So, this is how they'll go. The idea is to do a 2-2 count, right? So, let's call that one a pause, like up top of pause. So, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's your tempo. All right, so that's the tempo you're going to go at. That first minute, you might be killing it. Minute 15, you might get in there and all of a sudden it's not going to work at that tempo anymore. So you can take a break within the 2 minutes. I want you to track your own score. There's only 3 tests to track, right? So we're going in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, here we go. 1, 2. Worst case scenario is use a good pump. So, there's our first one. All right, that was easy. Sal, I don't know why you can't hear it. That's weird. First one is easy. We have 2 minutes, and then we have a squat jump. And the squat jump is gonna be a little bit trickier to test because who's to say you're jumping as high as you can in your squat jump? So, one easy thing you can do, if you can jump to touch the ceiling, is to use that as your ruler. How many times can you jump and touch the ceiling? Right? How many times can you jump and touch the ceiling in that 2 minutes? So that's the ruler I'm going to use. If your ceiling's too high, maybe you put a mark or you notice a mark on your wall and you jump for that, right? And you touch that mark every time, right? So for me, this isn't a true squat jump because my ceiling is maybe like, I don't know, 7, 8 inches away. So it's obviously not as high as I can jump. But for the purpose of this test, that's always going to be there, right? So I might as well use that as my marker. So the idea is touch with both hands, right? As many times as I can touch with both hands in 2 minutes. Right? Now, if you don't touch with both hands, or, I mean, if you're going against the wall, it's going to be hard to touch with both hands, so just touch with one on the wall. On the ceiling, touch with both. If you do not touch with both hands, that rep does not count for your reps. Right? We can understand that, right? All right, so it's 15 seconds and then we're going. All right, you have 2 minutes. You can break whenever you want here. You just got to touch every time with both hands. Go in 5, 4, count them. 3, 2, 1. You're 50. Oh, thanks. That was a little rough. All right, sorry, I didn't press that. All right, that was hard. All right, so this one, Renegade row. Obviously, you're gonna self-administer the test again. Up to you how much leeway you give yourself on the hip shift. Basically, on this Renegade row, your thumb has to touch your shoulder, right? So, feet about shoulder width apart. Here's what counts. Thumb touches the shoulder, touch the shoulder. Obviously, we want to minimize that hip shift, right? Count total touches, right? Because you may not get both sides in time. This is the last test, right? This is all today is. It should not beat you up. It should just tire you out for 2 minutes. You should be able to recover. There's 6 minutes of working out today. That's it. All right, we're going to 10. All right, it's got to touch the shoulder and come back. Up to you guys in terms of control. Here we go. Begin. Make sure those hands stay underneath your chest, right? Underneath your body. Hands underneath your shoulders, not out in front. Makes it way easier if they're out in front. Start to shift the hips. Oh, shoot. How easy was that? That was easy. All right, we got numbers. I gotta make sure. So, for me, what day is today? 30. It's 37. Okay, so honestly guys, that is it today, right? We just have those tests. So if you've been doing it every day, like I have, today can be considered a rest day, right? This isn't I mean, for some of you guys, it might have just whooped your ass. But in terms of volume of the workout, it's very low, right? It's not going to really, really tax you. So you can probably go about the rest of your day considering this to be your rest. For some of you guys, that might have just been horrible. So make sure you mark these numbers down. And in about 3 weeks, let's try to do this one again. So we can see if we've been improving or if we're just exercising in futility. I know that I've been improving. So anyway, this in combination with the amount of rest, in combination with proper nutrition, should give us some good results. I knew it was coming. So anyway, that 2 count push-up, right? That squat jump with touching the ceiling with both hands. If you don't have a ceiling short enough, then you go up to the wall, touch a mark on the wall with one hand. And then our Renegade row, hands underneath the shoulders, feet about shoulder width apart. Thumb has to touch that front cap of the shoulder, right? Thumb has to touch that cap to count it. If you want to go quick, cool. If you want to shake your hips, just remember to shake your hips next time, even though that's not necessarily ideal for what we're trying to do, right? So that's it. That's all we got for today. Quick, short, easy, trackable. That's what we got. All right.